So everyone is talking tonight about the Emmys. The winners, the red carpet fashion, it's all getting a lot of play, but the focus really zeroed in on death. And it was kind of shocking because it was an award show, and that's what has people scratching their heads.
It really was. There were some funny moments, a lot of sad ones too, Lynn. Actors and the audience, they're used to seeing an in memoriam tribute during the award show. And they did get to see one of those pieces last night. Take a look. All right, that was one. But this year, in between the acceptance speeches, in between the humor, there were 5 tributes, which felt more like eulogies than entertainment. Here's another one.
It's Jim, the man, the very dear man that I will miss most of all.
In April, Johnny turned out the lights, but he sure burned bright while he was here. Thanks for the spark, big guy.
In 1980, the nation said goodbye to Edith Bunker. This past May, death came to Gene Stapleton.
Tonight, we remember Corey for all he was, and mourn the loss of all he could have been.
Okay, so those were just a few of them, and with such a somber mood hovering over the evening, the cast of Modern Family decided to apologize for their excitement. Take a listen.
Well, this may be the saddest Emmys of all time, but we could not be happier.
That's a good way of putting it.
Laughter,
yes,
right? To get some perspective on the Emmys' darker tone, we are joined by Showbiz Tonight's anchor, AJ Hammer, from alwaysalist.com. Two very funny guys. And AJ, I'll start with you on this. We had some time to process the Emmys now. Love some parts, especially Will Ferrell, I got to say, with his own kids. Hilarious. Yes. But why do you think there were so many in memoriams, or just kind of, I guess, downers in between?
Well, it was part of the plan, and quite frankly, guys, seeing you string them together like that got me kind of depressed. But no surprise, all day long, people have been calling it the gloomy Emmys, and as you heard Steve Levitan from Modern Family just say, the saddest award show ever. I like it when an award show does something different and really tries to shake things up. But the reaction today has been pretty understandable, because the amount of time that was spent paying tribute to people who died was really relatively disproportionate to what we're used to at award shows. That said, I did think the individual tributes were touching. I thought they were very personal and well-spoken, but I'm sure Emmy producers have taken note of this perceived gloom factor today, and they'll try to avoid it in the future. I think it was really a part of trying to try something new, and maybe it didn't work as well as they had hoped it would, based on the reaction today.
Based on the reaction, our producer Troy was like, ooh, I won, then someone died. Ooh, I won, then someone died. And it was so interesting, because today, John, people were even complaining about the fact that some people weren't chosen for the tributes, that there weren't enough of these tributes done, right?
Oh, yeah, one of the big discussions is that, you know, the Emmys chose to do a tribute to Corey from Glee, who died from a drug overdose, but they didn't honor a legend in Larry Hagman, you know, who's iconic, not for Dallas just once, but Dallas twice. And so people were really upset about that. But, you know, I had 4 words to describe the Emmys. Thank God for TiVo. I watched that 3-hour and some broadcast in all about 27.5 minutes. I couldn't have standed it either other way. It really was the most depressing show on TV. And it's the last thing that people want to watch on a Sunday night while you're already getting yourself mentally prepared to go back to work on Monday.
Exactly.
Come on, you need a pick-me-up, not a downer.
First of all, wait a second. I didn't feel it was all entirely depressing. I mean, yes,
AJ,
there
you
were
were there,
more in
right?
memoriams.
How did it feel?
No, I was sitting at home watching it like Jawn, but I was watching it in real time on the couch. There were some great moments to it. It wasn't all depressing, but I hear you, John.
And AJ, what was your standout moment? Did you like the host? I know that the next day everyone usually complains about what they liked, what they didn't like. I thought he did a great job.
A terrible, thankless job. He did such a terrific job, and the reviews, if you were really to sift through them, and I went through quite a few online today, they were very mixed, but I thought he was terrific. I thought the opening was excellent. It was great seeing older or previous Emmy hosts being used. But really, what a great way to cap it off, and I hope John didn't fast forward to this. Will Ferrell at the end.
Loved it.
showing up as if he just got the call 45 minutes ago to come in with his kids in tow. Any working parent can relate to that.
Yeah.
And he's wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
That part was brilliant. And I do agree with you about the previous host. That bit was funny. I mean, Neil Patrick Harris is a great song and dance man. He brought his expertise to the show. He was one of the highlights, but he sure had to pick it up after they beat you down the rest of the hour.
Well, thank goodness for, and also a good throwback there, TiVo. Who uses TiVo anymore,
I know,
John?
come on.
I mean, seriously.
Don't judge
throwback.
me. It's your savior doing a depressing award show. Don't judge me.
He was listening to a Walkman while he was TiVoing.
Exactly.
He likes the noise it makes.
That's it. That's it, AJ. That's it. It's the beep, beep, beep. It's all about the noise.
Good point, guys. All right, AJ Hammer, John Murray, you guys, thanks for being with us.
Good to see you guys.